So after my video on making the wipers work on the Morris, someone kindly pointed out that I had the switch in the wrong hole. So I've now moved it over. That's now the wiper switch. And I did find my washer pump. That's the one that fits in there like so. That is obviously for the light switch, which is what I want to start on today. Now, when I fitted the wiring loom, the replacement loom, as if any of you can remember, I ended up cutting the loom to the back, which is what the previous person had done for the loom. So I've got these wires here to join onto these wires here, and that's not all. I also have all of this mess here to sort out, which is what somebody else has done. You can see the original loom coming through here, and once again a load of red wires. Sorry about the dim light, but this is the basically a repeat of the wiring nightmare we had at the beginning. For example, this is a black wire and this is a red wire. Now, black wires are normally the ground, red wires are not. This one, however, has been bolted in to make it a ground, which, how are you supposed to determine the difference? And again, you've got coloured wires. There's a green one here taped to a red one, and I can just pull it off, and all they've done is twisted the wires together and put tape over it. So this is what I have been up against. I'm literally just going to pull all of these off, pull the red wires off, so I can start again. Right, one thing that I have noticed is I don't have any of the fixing screws, and what I was going to do is put the wires through like that and leave the car looking like that. Which, to be fair, actually, I might do. Makes it look like I've done something. Here we are. Now the Morris has got rear lights. Not quite as much progress as I wanted to make on the back, but never mind. I need to order up some screws so I can fix it in properly. And I'm probably going to have to get some new connectors for the wires, because the actual lights have just been cut off. So many thanks again to the previous owner. Okay, so what I've done, because it is starting to get a bit dark now, so spade connectors on the two that didn't have any connectors. I've managed to reuse one of the original bullet connectors, cleaned up both ends, and the somebody else's repair, the black ground wire linked to a brown wire, which I'm guessing is going to be just twisted and wrapped in tape, and I've just bodged it against the bolt for now, just so that we can see if we can get the one headlight working today. So the next thing I need to do then is come inside and figure out which way the wires are for the switch. Apparently I've got a red and green, a blue and a brown and blue. So I'll take the speeder out and see if I can find that. I have found the wires that are just down there. Look, you can make them out there. Not very easy to see with very poor light, and the good thing is on the diagram, I don't know if you doubt you can make it out really on the video, but they are numbered. It tells you number 4 has the brown, is it brown and white? Brown and blue. 8 is blue and 7 is red and green. And on the switch, which again I know you won't be able to make it either, you've got what it says 3 and 4 there. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So I think, yeah, just plug them in as they go, and might have lights, hopefully, fingers crossed. Doesn't that look better? All my holes are filled. That sounds could be a bit dodgy. So let's put the switch all the way up and see. Right, we've got no light on. of course I don't know if that bulb's even any good. So we've got the multimeter out. I'm just going to check that's going to read properly. Yep, 11.9. It's our dying battery. So if I probe there, we've got nothing. Probe blue and white, we've got nothing. Back probe red and blue, which I can't do because there ain't enough room, but if I put it there, we've got nothing. So let's now put the switch all the way the other way. And hopefully we will have power at one of these wires. So we go there, nothing. That one, nothing. And that one there, nothing. Oh, well, I could have probably predicted that. Let's just, out of curiosity, let's just check these ones that we haven't plugged in. See if there's anything in any of those. It's not looking great. No. Oh dear. Okay, sorry about how dark it is in here, but somewhere on the floor, there it is. We had this extra bit of loom, which I'm kind of hoping you can see in the camera, which is plugged in here. It's not on my wiring diagram, so I found out that this blue wire was the only one that gave a switched 12 volt feed when the headlights were turned on. So I've hooked them up with the red and blue one, which according to my wiring diagram would be 41, which is the left hand headlamp dipped beam, which is exactly what we want. So if I turn the ignition on, there we go, turn the headlights on, come out into the dark, you can see that we have 11.8 volts, which is in the red wire, which is the feed to the headlamp. So there is a chance that the headlamp itself has blown. I do have a spare, so I'm really going to quickly pull the chrome trim off of here and put the headlight out, maybe swap the other one in and just see what happens. Okay, this bottom screw is just rounding, so I'm going to carefully bend that forwards just so we can get the headlight out. Sort that out a later date. Plug the headlight, and yeah, those terminals have seen better days. So I'm going to go to the back of the garage and grab the other headlight. We'll plug it in and see if we can at least have light from one headlight. I have no idea. It doesn't look. I don't think this is very new at all. These terminals don't look great, but we'll just shove it in and see what happens. That's it. There we go. That on there. Just push that back over for now. Just hold it. There we are. Looks like a very wonky light. So let's see if we've got any kind of light. That'll be a no. Why is this always how my videos go? The only thing I'm going to check then is that we've actually got a good ground. Ground is that grey wire. Oh, it's black. Just the poor light. I think the black one's the one that we swapped to this, put onto this bolt up here. So probably be worth just checking that is a good enough ground. So multimeter's already connected, one side's already connected to the battery. Yeah, that's telling me we've got a good ground there. imagine him. That hasn't got a ground. Oh dear, here we go again. Oh, right. Bear with me a moment. Right, so you're not going to believe this. Literally all I did was going to trace the black wire, the ground wire, through the headlight bowl to see, just make sure that there wasn't a cut wire or it wasn't pinched somewhere. And what I found was this. That is, this wire that's all looped up here, these are the wires going to the headlight. The wires that I've actually plugged in are down there and not plugged into anything at all. Right, I'm going to feed those wires. I'm just going to, actually no I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to pull them back to the bulkhead, plug in the bulb that was there just so we can get some light. Right, we're not using this light. We're using this light for the minute. That's now all wired up, terminals are all cleaned. Well, it's getting very, very dark outside, as you can probably tell. Hence I'm having to light my own face, blind my own face with a torch. Oh, can we please now have some light? Ignition on. Yay! I really hope you can see that. Hold on, I'm turning this light off. Headlight on, headlight off, headlight on, headlight off, just to prove that it's the headlight and I haven't totally gone mad and decided to make something up. That's very yellow. That's very yellow. But it works. I'm going to be doing a short series between Christmas and New Year. 1 video a day for 5 days, reviewing my progress this year on each of my 5 cars. If you have time off between Christmas and New Year, be sure to check them out. I've got some good plans for the new year. Give us a thumbs up if you really want to get out and go to some car shows in the new year, because I know I do. So yeah, big thumbs up from me for that. But thank you all for watching. Thank you to all those who have subscribed this year, and I look forward to posting more in the new year.